Write today's date, page 167.
Page
Page 67. And write today's date. It is 12th October. Now, simple thing is for photosynthesis and cellular respiration. How to remember? Photosynthesis is done by plants because plants make their own food, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what do plants take in? Like as I take in oxygen, plants take in carbon dioxide. So of course, photosynthesis is the process what plant is doing. So photosynthesis needs first step. First step what we have to write in photosynthesis is that they need carbon dioxide. They need carbon dioxide. And of course, plants need water. And of course, they need water. I told you this is called an equation, girls. This is called an equation. Carbon dioxide and water, it gives you, there must be arrow mark. You know that. There must be arrow mark here. Okay, like carbon dioxide, and it gives you, what is released? It's released oxygen and sugar. Now, what I taught you girls in the previous lesson, when you come to cellular respiration, it is opposite. When I start with cellular respiration, it is opposite. Your equation will start with oxygen plus opposite, girls, exactly opposite, plus sugar, because we need oxygen and sugar. And it gives carbon dioxide. We give out carbon dioxide and what? Is this two equations very clear to you?
Yeah.
So this is what we will learn in this lesson. This is about what we will learn more detail in this lesson. Okay?
Okay.
Please wait. I'm just connecting my charger. Yeah. Okay, now, first question. Can you solve it? All living things must eat other living things for food. All living things must eat other living. Do all living things need food from others? False, because plants make food. Next, plants can make their own food. True. Plants don't need oxygen, only carbon dioxide. Is it
False?
This is
They need carbon dioxide and
but they need girls, but they need oxygen also, but they need air. Can they survive without air?
Miss, this is which book?
See, oxygen is air. Which book? Same book. Page number. I told you page number in the beginning. Lesson number 6.
Page 67.
Page 67. Lesson number 6.
Okay.
Yeah, Vatin. Plant need air. Plant.
But they need carbon. They don't need.
They need carbon dioxide and they need also oxygen. They need air. You understood?
No, but
They need carbon dioxide and they release oxygen.
See. For here, definitely you will write true that plant, they don't need oxygen, they need carbon dioxide. But girls, in higher studies, when you go to higher grades, they need air. Like example, if you keep a plant without air, do you think it will survive? I know
no.
it takes carbon dioxide. Anyways, put false for that. Sorry, true for that.
Yeah, Miss, and also in the night it gives out carbon dioxide. Is that right?
Yes. Animal eat plants or other animals that eat plants. Animal eat plants or other animals eat plants. True.
Miss, the animal eat the plants?
Girls.
Yeah, animals eat plants, but not all animals.
Do animals eat plants? You will tell me.
No. Yeah, some of them, yeah. Some animals eat plants.
Now, girls, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. For this third one, please put false, and I will tell you why it is. For third question, plant don't need oxygen, only carbon dioxide. Put false, because I am sure it needs air. It needs air. If you don't keep it in the air, it will die.
Yeah, but missing the other one. Animals eat plants or other animals.
Rabbit eat plants, right? Rabbit eat.
The rabbit eats a
And
carrot.
other animals, they also eat animals.
Yeah,
Animals eat plants and they also eat animals. So that's true. The second last is true. Many living things need oxygen to release energy. Many living things need oxygen to release energy from food. True, very good. Now, girls, here.
Yeah, miss. In animal eats plants or other animals that
It's
eat
true.
plants. True?
Yes, because see, Batil, animal eat plants or they eat other animals. Am I correct? They either eat carrot, tigers eat rabbits.
Lions eat
Yeah. See,
plants,
vocabulary
right?
terms are three terms here: photosynthesis, cellular respiration, chlorophyll.
Respiration and chlorophyll.
Yes.
Yeah, and I remember last year we took that they were the ones that only eat meat, the ones who only eat plants.
In making food. See, it's written here. Chlorophyll is green pigment found in leaves of plants. All right. Okay, girls.
Miss, we take this three vocabulary.
Yeah, but again we are just doing it. Again we are doing it. Now coming to this lesson, this here. Girls, it's very, very easy here. Why do cells need energy?
Because
To grow? Yes. No, just listen to me. Why do cells need growing, moving, and to function cell? It needs to grow, it needs to move, it needs to function, and that's why cell need energy. Without energy.
And to build like her body.
Yes, if there is some, if there is a cut and they need to build the tissue, so of course they need energy. Build body parts or reproduce. Even when a living thing is not very active, it needs energy. Sometimes we are sleeping. We don't need to do any work, but still we need energy to sleep.
Oxygen.
Miss, how we need energy to sleep? We are relaxing. How do we need?
See,
we are relaxing.
My dear, imagine yourself with no food. What happened? You feel so dizzy. Can you sleep properly without?
No.
Your body will shake. You will not. It's not possible that without energy your body will do the functions properly. Never. Even if you fell asleep for 1 hour, you will wake up.
But Miss, animals, when they store food and when they hibernate, they sleep for like a long time.
Yes,
How when they're super hungry?
That's what I'm saying. Hibernation doesn't mean that they are sleeping. Inshallah, I will show you the video for this.
Yeah, actually, yesterday I was sick. I was having fever, and I when I'm sleeping, I wake up and again sleep. I wake up and again sleep.
Yes, you cannot sleep properly. How are you today, Wateen?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alhamdulillah. They need energy to make different chemicals, and they need energy to get rid of waste. You know that cell is taking good, that is oxygen, and removing the waste. So they need energy to take something. They need energy to release something, give out something. A cell could be...
Yeah, but Miss,
Yes?
When you fall asleep, when you wake up, you don't want to get up. You have no energy. Why?
It's not that you don't have energy. It's that your central nervous system needs more sleep, because maybe you did not sleep early or your sleep is not enough. But you see that after
No,
some...
even if you sleep a lot, miss.
No,
You
no.
don't.
No. If you sleep a lot, you will definitely wake up with good...
No.
Yeah.
Just me.
Come on. Cells get energy from food. The cells of living thing needs chemical energy. Which energy do cells need? They need chemical energy because they are breaking down the food. They are working with it. And food contains chemical energy. You know that the food we eat contain chemicals. They contain potassium, magnesium. Like example, if I take banana, it has magnesium and potassium. They have chemicals. Now your chemicals doesn't mean harmful substances. They are good substances, what my body needs.
Yeah.
Food gives living things the energy and raw material needed to carry out life processes. Whatever food I eat, or I eat, or animal eat, what happens? Why is my body? Why my body needs food to carry out life processes? Now, when I eat any food, the cells they break down the food. The energy.
Miss, do we highlight this?
Yes.
We highlight
You
this.
can highlight what is written. What is highlighted here? You have to highlight. Okay, so when cells break down food, the energy of the chemical bonds in food is released. Girls, as I eat my food, the cells break down the food. And from the food, what comes out? The energy of the chemical bonds in the food comes out. And this energy is used by, or it can be used, or the even cell can store. Like example, she's asking me, how can they perform some function for a longer time? Because they store the energy. They store energy. So what will you say? First of all, food is broken down. The chemical energy is released. The cell takes this energy and store it or use it for the life processes. Living things get food in different ways. In fact, they can be grouped based on how they get food. Some living things such as plant and many single cell, they are called... Girls, why are plants called producers? Girls, you will remember...
Because they produce their own food, because they make their own food.
Plants, producers. You know that the food chain always starts with producers. Plants, producers, okay? So producers are those plants or those bacteria or those can make their own food. Producers are those that can make their own food.
Miss, no animal can make their own food. No
there
animal.
Are some bacteria, my dear.
Plants.
No animal. But there are some bacteria that can make their own food.
So like the life cycle.
Yeah.
It
now, guys,
starts like with
producers, plants. Who eat producers? We eat producers, right? We and animals, we eat plants. We eat producers. So we are called as consumers.
Yeah, producers, consumers, herb users. No, not herb users.
On producers. We depend
Mrs.,
on...
this is important.
This is very important. Always in grade 7.
Last year we took herbivores.
Herbivores. You remember I made some groups in the
omnivores.
Yeah, we
Omnivores.
Yeah, we will again revise.
Omnivores eats plants and meat.
Yes.
And
carnivore are only animal, and herbivore only plants.
Yeah, and omnivores both.
Yes. Same way.
And I remember Maria said that some eat only people.
Most producers,
I cannot forget that. Yes.
most producers use energy from the sun. Even the sun is the most important source of producer. Because do you think without sun, these plants can make their own food?
No.
No.
Of course not.
See, the sun is the main source of producers. Sun.
But at night they can't make food. They are hungry.
They will not. They will do the other process in the night. Okay. Most producers use energy from the sun. They store light energy from the sun as chemical energy in food. A small number of producers, such as those that live in the deepest parts of the ocean. Imagine, girls, the one who lives in the deepest part of the ocean. The one who lives in the deepest part of the ocean. Deep inside. How are they taking the sunlight? What do they do? How do they make their own food? The plants deep inside the sun.
Yeah, they take it from the sun, right?
Those who cannot be exposed to sunlight will make food by chemicals. Okay?
Miss, the food of the plants that they take it from the sun, it's called nectar.
I'm sorry, girls. Yes, girls.
Miss, yeah, the food that the plant food that they get it from the sun called nectar, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But they need not only sun. They need also water and sunlight and
Carbon.
that's it, miss. And carbon dioxide, of course. But
But
two
I'm
main.
saying the plants that stay deep in the oceans, they make their food through chemicals. Okay, because they
That's,
can't reach to the surface to get sunlight.
so how like the underwater, like the starfish? How do they make food, yeah, miss?
Who?
The starfish.
How do they make
Fish
food?
will never make their own food. Fish will never make own food.
So they die?
No, they depend on others. They eat some kind of plants.
Yeah,
Miss,
but under
like
the
the
sea, there's
starfish, like,
not a lot of plants.
One by
Like
one.
there's
Yes,
only fungi.
yes, they eat fungi. They eat bacteria.
okay, Miss, like
They eat
if there's a fish, and like if there's a small, very small fish, how she's going to know that I'm going to eat this one? How she's going, like she's very small and like she's the smallest one. How she's going to eat
You know, the
something big?
smallest, more smaller than fishes when you have single cell organism. Even they know how to take their food. Once they are born, they know how to find their food. Right?
Yeah, miss, when I was small, I thought the starfish was a rock.
Okay. This is their
I
own
believe
niche.
it's
You know the word niche? It's their own way of living. They know everything. Now, many living such as people and other animals are consumers. We are called as consumers.
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 Consumers must eat.
Miss, I highlight many living things such as people.
Okay, you can.
No, miss, we're omnivores, right?
Yes, because omnivores are also consumers, Malak. Consumers consume other living to get food. Consumers may eat producers or other consumers. We consume producers or we take other consumers. Like example, I eat spinach, that is a producer. I eat chicken, that's a consumer. Is chicken a consumer or a producer?
Consumer.
Chicken is a consumer.
That's why we eat.
But you cook it.
And consumer. Producer is like plant. Plant are producers.
Producer.
Yeah, but miss,
Yes.
you cook the food. You
I cook
don't
the
know
food, but I cook it from where?
Kitchen.
kitchen.
I have
So I
to
go
bring
to the kitchen.
something. I have to bring some
Yeah, and you have to buy
food.
it.
If there is
get
nothing in the
the
Yeah.
food.
kitchen, if there's nothing in the kitchen, can you go and prepare something?
No.
Yeah. With hot water, you mix with boiling water. That's only what I need.
No.
Malak, you have some silly questions today. You are not letting me complete my lesson. Yeah, Malak. Okay. So the cells of consumers break down food to release energy it contains. I told you. A special group of consumer is made up of decomposers. Now next we have decomposers. I taught you about producers. I taught you about consumers. And now I will tell you about decomposers.
Composer.
Miss, I know decomposers. The ones
Like
who
fungi.
eat after.
They break down
Yeah,
the
and
organism or the waste through chemicals. Like example, fungi and many bacteria are decomposers.
yeah, but some animals after they eat the food, the decomposed food, some animals eat it.
Yes. A special group of consumers is made up of decomposers. Decomposers break down dead organisms or the waste of the organisms. Yes, girls. Can you hear? So we will write about producers and we'll write about consumers.
Yeah.
Give you the lessons to write. Next, I want to teach you about what is chloroplast. What is chloroplast? Batid or anyone? What is chloroplast?
Chloroplast
Hmm?
is the it's the
Green color pigments that make own food.
yeah, in the plant cell.
Okay,
That
now I
makes
will
it
read here.
and the energy.
In a process called photosynthesis, plants use energy from sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water to make sugars. Plants capture light energy from the sun. I told you, plant will take light from sun and change chemical energy in sugars. Girls, what is the equation for photosynthesis? I need you all to learn this today. Tell me, what is the equation? What do they need? They need carbon dioxide, and water
And water
to give
to make sugar.
oxygen
Sugar.
and sugar. Same thing they are saying here. Please highlight here. Please highlight. From your plant, and this everything happen in with help of light and change into chemical energy in sugars. We get sugar at the last. These sugars are made from water. How is this sugar made? From water and carbon dioxide. These sugars are made from what, girls? Look at the equation. This sugar is made from what? This sugar is made from carbon dioxide and water. This sugar is made from carbon dioxide and
Carbon dioxide and water.
And water. But the sunlight doesn't have to do anything.
what else it produces, girls, other than sugar? What is also given?
Sugar and
And
oxygen or
sugar
carbon
and
dioxide.
oxygen. The carbon dioxide and water produces sugar and oxygen. That's what they say. In addition to sugar, photosynthesis also produce oxygen gas. They all
So they take in
gas. The oxygen gas is given off in the air, and that oxygen I take it or we take it.
so they use H2O.
Yes. Not tomorrow. Did you highlight?
Yeah.
Now here, tomorrow when you come to my class, I want you all to learn this equation and come. That is carbon dioxide plus water and light gives me sugar and oxygen. You need to know, girls, that C6H12O6 is sugar. H2O is water. CO2 is
Sugar.
dioxide. Now, Vateen,
Yes.
C6H12O6. How will you read this? You will say sugar contains 6 carbon atom, 12 hydrogen atom, and 6 oxygen atom. Again, you will say 6 carbon, 12 hydrogen, and
6 carbon.
oxygen. This is the formula for sugar. This is the formula for sugar.
Sugar.
Okay?
Miss,
Learn this equation and come.
I didn't understand.
I will
Oh, yeah,
explain you tomorrow. Just for today, you must know CO2 is carbon dioxide and water and light. Carbon dioxide, plants need carbon dioxide, water, and light to make own food and give sugar and oxygen. Sugar is C6H12O6 and oxygen. Okay?
Mm.
Take care, girls. Thank you.
Okay, Miss. Bye.